Okay, welcome everyone. Our private webinar with our
As
illustrious
Susie
CEO.
was saying, this is our CEO, the handsome, the genius, the ugly, the dumb, whatever you want to say. But thank you so much. I am pleased to be with you here today. I have some serious notes and I have some, what do you want to start with? Pleasantful stuff?
No, I think we get rid of the housekeeping and then go right into the meat and
So you like to eat the salad first to get it out of the way and then dig in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my personal.
I like to start with my dessert. Okay. So why don't we go to the back office, everybody? You are invited to log in gofounders.net. While we're here, I'm going to pause and
geez, can I do it on Zoom here? Let's see.
I'm doing it on my phone.
So
Okay.
minimize, and I hope you have a big device. I told you, update your device. So the bigger the screen, the better. The higher the definition, the better. 4K is awesome.
I'm in my back office.
Go to Leadership Council, where
yeah.
I have a treat for everybody. That is for you.
Boom,
so we have
this
a
is
link
for you. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So
It's
that video is available for you. It's downloadable, and you can use it and share it and brag about your company. So I'm going to mute myself and even turn off the camera so that way everybody get to focus. So please repeat that and make sure, like we said, the clock. It's a 7-minute video, so we will probably be quiet for 10 minutes. I don't want to share screen because there would be a lag. I want everybody to watch it on their own device. So what you need to do is like mute yourself on the Zoom platform and hide the video and focus. And if you have a laptop or a big screen, you're in for a treat. Okay, like a 4K or some new devices. Okay, if you have a phone, that would work for now, but consider a new device, a bigger, so you can enjoy the goodness that is coming your way. Okay. So I'm going to be quiet for about 10 minutes. Susie, you may say that. Julie, you may say that in your way. So everybody know what we're doing.
Okay,
we're going
I'll
to the
tell
back office. Exactly.
Okay. Our CEO has a treat for us. Everyone log into gofounders.net. Go to the Leadership Council. Ash put a post with a video link. We're going to mute this right now for the next 7 to 10 minutes. So you have an opportunity. The bigger your device, the better he says it's going to be. I'm on my MacBook. I am going to go look now, and we'll be back after I watch the video. Go.
That was freaking amazing.
Wasn't it, Marty?
To be part of something like that, I can't believe it.
I know, and I love the line about, taking the stakeholders' needs into everything. Yeah, that was
Oh.
excellent.
I already downloaded and put it on my YouTube channel.
Geez, you're multitasking back there. Ash, that was excellent.
Thank you. If anybody cried, please, or teared or got emotional in any way, yeah, you're normal. Okay. If you're into it, okay, then that's my reaction was.
Yes.
So enjoy it. That's another step. Okay. This is one office check down. That is Hyderabad. Okay. Buckle up for more. Okay. So we're gonna keep on doing this until we shake up the internet. All right. We're gonna shake up the world for sure. So let's get into some ugly, and we go to more progress and so forth. Okay. But I understand you asked for the chat to be down. That's totally fine. Maybe, but I'm always interested in some sort of collaboration, not one-way conversation. So brainstorming and feedback and all of that is welcome, as long as it's constructive, not babysitters. I'm not good at changing diapers and all of that. So that's not the place. But one topic that is not so funny, and you are not going to like it if you are involved in it, but if you're not, then you're fine. It has come to our attention that with some evidences, we've been investigating this for a while, okay, a few months ago, that some Indian leaders, even some in the Leadership Council, been manipulating the situation and charging upcoming founders a little bit more. That is unethical, that is criminal, that is not acceptable. And at first I actually denied, like I was in denial mode, that can't happen. But we got to, and the language has a factor to it. So by the time we got everything translated and we checked up with our legal department and gathered more evidences, okay, we discovered the ugly reality that there are a number of leaders who have forcefully charged people, okay, and shushing them and blackmailing them. If they share this, they would be in trouble and all of that. And some poor people fall into that criminality. I thought I need to respond to it in the same manner. I don't take any of this poor behavior in any way. Okay, whatever I have to do, whatever I have to pursue, I would do it. And I'm just going to tell you the blunt status as of now. There will be some of big names of the Indian leadership that you may know will be suspended, okay, until a defined period of time. They will know it until they return every penny as they collected those extras. Okay, they range between $18, $20 a piece for each account. And 1 second. Thank you. So which one? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I just got my coffee. Bye, handsome. Bye. See you. So what we will suspend those accounts. So if you are going to save up your train quickly, I'd rather for you to do it now before you go to log in your account. And no matter how many people you have, no matter how many people you've been invited, no matter, some of them unfortunately been invited to our office, okay, and some of them, so this is not acceptable. I will tell you, there will be people, if they don't return every rupee of it, single rupee, okay, for the hard working people, okay, this is not on passive, this is not our character, this is not acceptable in any way. So there's one way to do it, okay? They're suspended, okay, they will be suspended, or they quickly return that money, quickly find a way to return the money as they collected the money. And then we will, discuss giving them the amnesty and the forgiveness. But I would suspend them if they don't return every single rupee of it, okay? They would remain suspended and they could permanently lose that. Here's the thing. They caused a lot of damage, and now we realize a lot of the negative damage came, the truth is, from India, because of obviously the manipulation and the abusive behavior, and we just have to fix that. Okay, this is representing the company, and especially if somebody is a leader, you cannot go and shush people if you do this, and you got to do this and be quiet, and okay, and we have videos, audios, you name it, text, all of that, okay. But it's important to know, if you have been shushed and you are afraid, it goes two ways. You also have to tell us that you paid and you did not get your money back. The cost is $97. Okay, if you paid the company in any payment method or mode, you're fine. Okay, because it will charge you the fees, whatever. It's already fine within the $97. Depending how you paid. But if you paid to somebody to pay for you or activate your account, or they use their card, or what do you call it, Bitcoin, or any other method, okay, you have to speak up if you paid more than $97, equivalent to that. If you paid 97, 98, 102, please let it go. You're not gonna delay that process. Okay, just let it go. But if it's something drastically bigger than, or dramatically bigger than, say $100, okay, then like 120 or something in rupees. Like if you paid 9,000 rupees or above, not to the company, that is extra. It should be, for those who know, it's within the range of 7,000 rupees, okay. But if you get to the 8,000, 9,000 rupees, we owe you that money, or that person who collected the money, they owe you that money. So it's a simple thing. Okay, if there's a bad apple, I get rid of the bad apple. I need to protect the farm, the garden. Okay, I have to keep it nice and cool. Okay, and again, I have to always mention: do not judge Indian as a nation. I'm sorry, as individuals, or as a culture, as nationality. This has nothing to do. It just happened because we have volume there, and everybody's behavior goes back at them, but never go and kind of like look differently to them. They are amazing leaders in India, okay? There are incredible talents in our office, okay, and working for us, but not to mix things up. If a few bad apples, that does not reflect the core of the entire passive family. So we've had other things, so it don't label it or categorize it by the nationality, or by the nation or language or ethnicity, please. Okay, it just happened that it's a pattern in that country. It doesn't mean other countries are perfect, or and it doesn't mean everybody is in India is that way. There are a few, we know them, they know themselves, okay, they have a chance to return the money. We discuss their return. I know you're not gonna like it. I know your names and you know who you are. Okay, I know you're not gonna like it. I know you. If you're listening now or when you listen to this, you're just gonna have that knot in your throat. But it's okay. You have a chance to fix it. This is not on passive. If you want to behave that way, go away, please. Not in on passive. You cannot take an extra tiny penny from anybody else. Okay, and you cannot blackmail and threaten people. So that is done. Now here's plan B. It might sting a little bit. I will pause the founders from India. Founders would no longer be allowed in India until I get to the bottom of this. And those people, obviously, those individual, those who got paid, okay? I'm not going to judge the victim but the victim is responsible to speak up. But those who collected the funds, okay, I just hope you understand there's no possible way I will let you be a part of the payment structure or collect it unless you make this right, until you fix this and make it straight. I don't care if you have to borrow money. I don't care if you sell your organs, but you cannot steal somebody's money. I don't care what you do. You got to do what you got to do and return this values and these funds to where they belong. If something is not collected, sorry, you lost your account and you lost the bonuses and you may permanently lose on passive. It's no joke. Okay, so what did you think? We're not going to find? I always told you from day one, the truth will always emerge. Don't try to have a secret. Don't try to have a criminal, behind the scene and all that. I don't even believe in secrets these days. The truth will always come out effortlessly. You don't even have to sweat. It comes to you naturally. So have you lost your mind, like thinking that way? It will come out always, okay? You're not going to go away. We're going to find out with all the technology, with all the communications. It's an open, small village connected. That's the world as I see it now. So you make it right, okay? That's a better plan. I suggest that. And I'm sorry for those who fell into this, but I want you to speak up so you can help us. We will communicate with you. We have a list of names and things like that, okay? Both ways, okay? Recipients, receivers of the money and senders. And we will work with you to get this rectified. Once that's solved, okay, we will use the impassive heart to get them back on track. If anything is unpaid, just one last statement on that. Don't expect us to tell you thank you and we're going to pay you money and commissions and give you, a founder position. That's not going to happen. Okay, so I have two choices. I have Ethiopian coffee and I have from Uganda. Which one do you recommend?
I'll try the Uganda one.
Okay, I'm going to try that.
So Ash, wow.
I like it. Floral, low acidity,
Good,
refreshing.
good.
Ethiopian always.
What's the other one?
More acidic and citrusy.
Yeah, there you
I'm going to
go.
go with the Uganda.
Did you want the
Unique.
chat put on, Ash?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that right now. So that's
You can say it your way, Julie and Susie and anybody. I don't care what language you speak, even if
well,
you talk French. I don't have mercy when it comes to those practices and unethical things. I know some of them they know themselves right now, and I know might be ugly for them, but
well, I think
what did you think?
I think you are being far more generous about letting this get rectified than people imagine. Also the other thing I want to bring up is there needs to be zero retaliation towards those who come forward. Because I mean, long time ago, when we were all trained on finding out either sexual harassment or someone disclosing theft to you in a company, if you brought it forward, because once you hear it or you know about it, it's your obligation to bring it forward. And those people need to be protected from retaliation, because that has to have zero tolerance. And I'm just befuddled as to who would think that this was okay to do this. And you're being very kind. That's my 2 cents.
Absolutely. Mr. Ash, you've been so kind, and your generosity to give them another chance. I mean, and also to all the victims too. You have the power to do that. So speak up, take that action, because you already see the opportunity. You've done what you've done, and now you are the victim. Take the action, tap into that power inside of you, and step out and say, I'm going to go claim my future back. And Mr. Ash Mufareh here has that generous heart, and he's doing that for you. He's doing that for many of us. But you are the victim. Step out, do it. And if you know someone that are a victim, please help them out too. Help them out. Wow.
Yeah.
So Michael Moore's younger brother is here, and he's going to tell you what he thinks. Go ahead. Man, you look so handsome and
Yeah.
much younger. Yeah.
He's a ladies' man today with that shaven look and those.
My goodness, take it easy on us. We cannot
Yeah.
take that all at once.
I told you it's like shaving 20 years off of you, brother.
Yeah. Hunka burning
I thought long and hard about turning my camera on. I know that. No, I know how much it bothers you to have to do something like this, but I don't know what people were thinking, how they thought they could get away with it. You're building a technology company. It's not like a potato, you know what I mean? Technology,
Even if it's a farm, I mean, how far are you going to get away? Yeah.
Hey, you get what you pay for, and if they did something nasty, then they need to be taken care of, no doubt. It's sad. It's sad. But I'm glad if it came out now. So
if you see that, go into O-Founders, India cannot sign in, okay, cannot log in, and cannot, register more, or that completely paused, okay, as a market. You know why. But understand, okay, I hope you know, we're not talking about betraying, the whole nation because of that, or abandoning them. No, obviously we know what we're doing. We will make this fair. But I think there has to be some disciplinary, okay, there's so many, there's not a private webinar, many unacceptable things, okay. Every private webinar, 2 hours later or 2 minutes later, sometimes you find it on YouTube or exposed, and a lot of negative, even some founders, like I saw the other day, okay, with our Algerian webinar, I saw the video and I read the comments, again, mostly from India. Their founders, I almost approved disabling them, okay, or suspending them. They're literally trashing the company or whining and all of that, not only in the community, out loud to the public, to the open World Wide Web. Why are you in the business in the first place? Okay, so there is one thing that is like, the confidentiality is not there when it comes to so many founders. We're aware of them. The sharing all the, proprietary information and the, private information, that is not going to be allowed moving forward, because now we're talking about heavy products have been completed and about to be revealed. I don't want to voluntarily give this to the, wrong, or put this in the wrong hands, okay, or just as a gift to the, we're going to shock the world with it, okay. So that is one thing. The other thing, we still have so many presenters, okay, that are representing on passive the wrong way, as downline, upline, tree, this old mentality. This is not it. It's for God's sake, this would be the largest IT company and possibly the largest in any sector, okay, by the scope of it, by the domination, by the value of it, by the impact of it, okay. So what are we thinking? We need to understand this is not a tiny program, or, okay, spell it out on passive as all in caps. It's for a reason, okay. We're an identity. And so this is also under, investigation. We cannot allow this misrepresentation. I just heard the other day, also somebody said we guarantee residual income. One known leadership council member. It's on one of the recorded webinars. I heard it. Papua New Guinea. Do we guarantee residual income? How is this realistic? Okay. We guarantee the products, we guarantee the traffic, we guarantee the value, we guarantee if you earn something, if you sell something, you get that. We don't predict results. We don't predict everybody's outcome. That would fluctuate, that would vary. What are you doing, how you use it, how you utilize it. But when it comes to result, we have zero promise. And okay, but the products or what you pay for, is it guaranteed 100%? What you earn or what you pay for, it is guaranteed, but nobody ethical will guarantee a certain residual income. So please correct, like wash your mouth, please don't use that. We don't guarantee income or residual income, okay? But if I want to wink and blink and all of that, yeah, okay, so do the math, okay. I'm building everything for you. I'm building your business from scratch automatically. Okay, giving you your own real estate property, your domain name, and all activated, all built, well-designed, daily website, and giving you all the tools, giving you all the services, all the other products, all the necessary applications, digital, okay, all in one place, all done for you. You don't have to do much of that. And I'm sending you traffic, and we follow up with the traffic, and we make the sale. What do you think that would result? But do I guarantee how much and what? And no. Okay, so we've got to be mindful of that, please. No income guaranteed, okay? No residual income guaranteed. We're not a MLM company. We're not a network marketing company. We're not a structure of upline, downline, and a tree, and this and move. And my team, we're one team. We're one company. Whatever that. It's insane to even emphasize this. It's very simple. We're a real brick and mortar company. We run an amazing, massive operation. Okay. Debt-free, unicorn before born, okay? And that's a new one, Susie.
I like that. I like that one, unicorn before born.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And the massive value and all of that, okay? And we tell you exactly what we do, okay? We're gonna pay salaries, overhead, okay, buildings, and some properties and all of that, okay, equipments, overhead, okay. We run a massive operation, and then, okay, we pay for traffic, marketing, advert for you, okay. So everything is provided, okay, done for you, and guess what? We collect the the payments, the subscriptions, and whatever is extra, we keep some, like a safeguard for the company, okay, and for sustainability and scalability and for the innovative labs, and just so we continue building technology, okay. And the rest is not going to my bank account. What else do you want to know? It's so insane that I just can't let this go. In a way, we spent some money in India, okay, because of the transfer from the founders' money. A small portion, okay, not the biggest, like tiny percent, because of the COVID situation, bank accounts, shift in registration, all that. So we had used some money that is poor. I have been working behind the scene myself, okay, to recover that money. It's insane I can't let it go. I'm gonna have to bring it up, and I probably wouldn't settle until I show proof that every founder $97 is available, okay? I just cannot settle with it. So understand is nobody is paying for this. I'm paying for this, okay? My family is paying for this. Nobody is sweating for it, except, the few core leaders that we know. They live and breathe and don't sleep just like us, okay, that is accept, but we know it's not the masses. For the vast majority of us, just in for a free ride, okay. So please just justify and adjust your expectations. So understand things will change because we're providing a real and use the proper language. Be realistic about setting up the expectation and how you represent on passive. Again, we have more than we need founders. We're going to be deleting that. Okay, go into another topic. I can breathe if you want me to.
Yeah.
And I want to.
Yeah, breathe.
Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to add.
And, take some sip of coffee and water, and I'm going to turn the chat back on. When Mr. Ash is talking, I'm going to turn it off. And now I'm just turning it back on so everyone can start chatting.
I just want to say one thing, and I probably speak for a lot of founders on the first topic you brought up. I'm pissed off that happened. I'm angry.
Elise, yeah.
I'm pissed off because it gives a stench to the company that hopefully won't go out anywhere. We don't want that stench spreading, and I'm pissed off because it's a distraction to you to have to babysit it, and then to come in and have to willingly give them an opportunity to make it right. And I'm just getting that off my chest, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of other founders. It pisses me off that happened because it's really delaying process, and it's delaying taking your energy, Ash, that does not need to be with this kind of stench of, I don't even understand how people could live in their skin and do that. But that's just me on my soapbox.
No, Susie, I said it before. Most of the maintenance that we go through and dirty stuff, I'm sorry to say it, that we go through, it's founders made. Okay, nobody's waking up as a stranger and coming and voluntarily exposing our proprietary information. It is happening from our founders. That's, most of the stuff that happened and the wrongdoing happens from founders. And that's why I emphasize quality. I don't need any more founders. We have excessive number of founders. Okay, I focus on the quality. I would have to juice them, get the extract. There are so many amazing, deserving founders, okay? And leaders, without thinking for 2 seconds, I give them the key of OnPassive entirely and say, you're in charge and I trust they will be in good hands. They're that good, okay? You know them, okay? And what bigger than that? It's the ultimate trust, it's the ultimate confidence, and it's the ultimate, engagement, because they are the real founders that. But on the other hand, the vast majority, unfortunately, came with that misleading, style, and just hyping things up and not be realistic. We're a real brick and mortar company. Very simple. Money in, pay for the process, which is massive process, incredible value, everybody on the digital world or anywhere could have a use of own passive, even if they're not an own passive, like, for humanity in general. So it would have a massive impact. Whatever revenue we have, pay for expenses, the extra is split and distributed fairly to those who qualify. Where do you get this? And I'm telling you, your $97 is kept safe and secure. I mean, so
Ash, can I say something?
yeah, please, Marty, go ahead.
I wasn't going to, but you know me. Thinking about this, what bothers me the most about it is the money that was taken from people were taken from some of the poorest people in the world. And the company was built for the average person. And yet what do when we represent oblasts and helping others to, in the very beginning, take money from the poorest people in the world? They're lucky I'm not face to face with them, because I'm not quite as nice as you. I'd have punched them in the face. I mean, that kind of stuff for me is about as low as you can get. It's like stealing from church. Here's this poor guy working like a dog to get his 97. He pays extra to some shark, knowing the guy is too afraid to say anything because he's got some mafia guy over his head. I tell you what, you're lucky I don't travel.
Mr. Ash, go ahead.
I apologize, Julie, but one more thing. Just now think why we paused to have a new leadership council. Okay? We're holding that back. I'm not going to entertain this behavior in any way. Okay? And when it comes to leadership council, when people get the stage and get that authority and that privilege to become leaders, I want to make sure, I don't care if I have 2 or 3 on the leadership council. It's more for them than us. Again, I'm not after the number, I'm after the quality. So don't judge if I have 1 or 7 or 3, they're not going to be a big number, but we're taking the time and doing the due diligence to kind of scrape and scratch the quality of these individuals, the nominated people. Go ahead, Julie. Yeah.
I'm really sad and angry at the same time. I mean, the word that Susie said, like pissed off, is actually 10 times how I feel inside. Why would anyone do that? The only thing that you do that is because you don't understand on passive, the value that's giving to you. I mean, just it makes me so angry when I heard it, and it makes me so angry, and I feel so sad for the people that do everything they can to come up with that amount of money to pay for that opportunity in life. And yes, piss off is understatement, I think. I mean, I don't understand why is it, don't you see how on passive it? Don't you see not only the people around you, Mr. Ash here, the people that on screen every single day try to remind you the value of on passive giving to you? How would you do that? I don't have the word to say it. I'm sorry that you are being put in that position and you put yourself there. Trust me, you have a choice to make in life, and you make the wrong choice to do that. So fix it if you are making that choice. I mean, trust me.
You do have the chance to rectify it. Yeah, make it right. I agree with you. Okay, so we have to move on to another topic now. A transfer button, okay, will not be available. It's a decision, it's not a discussion. It will not be available in the OFounder application. We took the time to build it and rebuild it again, okay? But if the actual person is not gonna see the vision or understand the value of OnePassive, and they don't we don't want to do that mixing it. I don't want to say use the word like compete, or but it sounds like that's what happened. Okay. And the cross recruiting term, I try to avoid it, but it is what it is. Okay, so this happened. Okay, because of that transfer button. Again, it's been manipulated, it's been abused, and we will not have it in O Founders. More likely, we'll have a delete button. If somebody just wanted to test something and didn't activate an account after a certain time, they would have the ability to delete that, and we would ask them to do it. But we will not have the transfer feature in the new O Founders. And moving forward, Friday midnight, that is 2 days from now, we will completely flush out the 2019. There are a few hundreds left, okay, and we will flush them out. It's been scheduled and it's been coded, so whatever is not activated by midnight on Friday 2019, 2018, there's not one allowed, okay, after that. And moving forward, we will more likely do the same with 2020. So we don't want to keep bogus and not real people with us. So understand, in the new O Founders, no transfer button, Friday midnight, 2018, 2019 pending, completely flushed out. Okay. I don't believe there's any. I thought there was one. Somebody was having that on hold. I'm not sure if they activated it a while ago. Don't judge me, but I will find out. 2018, one pending, one, but there are a couple hundreds from 2019. So 2018 should automatically be gone, but 2019, Friday midnight, no pending. Okay, if it's activated, that's fine. And this will be available, the transfer, with Go Founders only. Moving to O Founders, you're not going to see the transfer no matter how old or who they are and all that. It just, this feature done more damage when it comes to low quality founders, forgive me, than a good positive growth and momentum for the company. So you understand the reason. I'm good. So if you want to,
Repeat it. Okay. Thanks,
sometimes
Ash.
I feel we have to have 10 languages in one day, and some, sign language, I do believe it's necessary for, but definitely it doesn't seem that one time, one mouth has been enough. So it looks like we have to emphasize it repeatedly.
All right, well, I'm good at that. I'm good at talking. I got a big mouth and I'm good at repeating myself. So what Ash has just told us is, as of midnight, Friday, this Friday, I believe Eastern Standard Time, no more 2019 pending founders will be flushed from the system. 2018 as well, although he thinks there really aren't any 2018. When we go to the new O Founders site, there will be no transfer button. So the anticipation is the 2020 will be flushed soon as well. I'm thinking, Ash, is what you're trying to say. 2020 will be next. No transfer button in the new O Founders. You'll have to midnight this Friday, Eastern Standard Time, for any 2019 pending founder accounts that you want to transfer to an appropriate person who would be a good founder. Okay.
I'm checking 2018 to make sure we don't have any just.
Okay. So once again, midnight this Friday, Eastern Standard Time, The 2019 pendings will be flushed out of the system. When we go to the new O Founders platform, there will not be a transfer option. I mean, keep in mind, until Ash tells us no more founders, you may have some people who registered recently. You're going to have the opportunity to get to them. You don't need a transfer button. You just need to reach out to them to let them know it's time to make their payment and activate their account.
So no 2018, we're clear. We just have a couple hundreds. If they convert, they convert. If not, they still have the transfer button by midnight after tomorrow. Otherwise, we will never see them again. No pending 2019. They're old, they're unnecessary. And again, going to O Founders. Okay, don't look for the transfer button. Okay, so either you register real people who will do that, and after a while, the company would be flushing them, because we're not going to go to OnPassive with the pending. And if they don't, this is different. This is for the founders. Okay. I want to make sure I got all the notes covered. Yeah. So we might pause. And again, I know this is going to spread out in India negatively, but unfortunately, I just have to be clear. We might close or pause the founders registration until we get to the bottom of the wrongdoing and get everything straightened out. Okay, 100%. Okay, if I have to completely pause it or close the founders in India, like they would not enjoy the remaining time before OnPassive, I'm sorry, but if you have taken extra money, take it. Okay, go speak to the people that you talk to. If you've obligated anybody to register with you or pay you the extra, please make it right quickly. Quickly. It's not like a year or a month, or no. You got a very short time to do that. And if you paid more than equivalent to 100 US dollars, okay, not to the company, to somebody else, like a bit more, not like by $1 or $2. Just understand it's okay if there's some fees involved, but if something like more than $10, $20 on each registration, that is not acceptable. That is not ethical. That money got to be returned to you, so we can make this a professional, clean business. Okay, the way we structured it. One more thing. On the 24th, it will be Thanksgiving Eve here in the United States. That is next Wednesday, the 24th. Gusminder will be going to the office along with a few selected leaders in India. We will invite them to the office. They're not going to be a big number like the previous time, because it's a short notice. So they will be invited from the company, and one basically criteria for that. So no one will be repeated from previous ones. So we're mindful of that. Not the same people will go again. No, it will be totally new faces, fresh group. Okay, that will go to the office along with Gosminder. And they're welcome to the office in Hyderabad on the 24th. That is next Wednesday, a week from today. We are delighted to have you there. Only criteria is their performance. And again, it's not limited to the number of founders in their team, or that is one parameter, but not everything. So if somebody's actively presenting, supporting in any way, they will get an invitation. The number is now going to exceed 10, along with Gusminder. So that will be something. Okay, so next Wednesday, be on the look of some, maybe new pictures will pop from there. We just gave 2 days ago, on Monday, to Farhan the first motorcycle. He selected white motorcycle or scooty or two-wheelers, however they name it. And he's enjoying that. We are approaching the second part of the month or the last, and there will be another car given away, another brand new SUV to another member. And we are finalizing a few more bombs. Okay, I wouldn't, release that. So final note. Okay, I think we got everything covered except O Founders. Just to let you know, O Founders was complete almost like the last day as far as development for the O Founders. That is equivalent to Go Founders, okay, or replacing, but of course better technology and all of that. Toward the very last couple of days of October. So that was delivered. While we were traveling, we thought it would be more meaningful and perceptive if we launch it in a live actual event, okay? Meeting with our leaders that have worked so hard and tirelessly around the clock with us to get together and all of that. Arrangement didn't seem that convenient. We're eyeing a specific location or two that are convenient and will make sense to the group that will be invited. However, because that will probably seem to get into December. Okay, don't pause, don't cut. Okay, listen all the way, hear me out. Because we don't want to hold O Founders till December. Okay, didn't give up the idea of doing it in a live event. Okay, when I say live event, not a Zoom live. Okay, I mean Zoom is an add-on, but an actual belly-to-belly actual physical event, okay, in one of the cities or the states. However, if this becomes, not so possible, like within the next couple of weeks, because we don't want to get into December, we might just do something quickie, and still that event that we're committed might not be for O Founders. It will still be with those leaders, and we will get together in that live event, and we'll stream it and live stream it, and you will see it. So that's likely to happen in December. I hope it will be in a warm place, okay, and or at least the weather will behave for a couple of days until we do it. But indoors is going to be indoors, okay. Now, that's been said, so our great team, O Founders team, it's not like they finished and they paused. We said, until we go ahead and announce and go live with O Founders, why don't we include more things that we're supposed to follow, like features within OMail, features within ONet/O network, okay, etc. So we were able to do that, and successfully we did, and still finalizing other additions. Something like wasn't going to be immediately there, like O chat, O lead. Okay, they were supposed to follow after. So we're gonna have O trim is complete, O network, O mail. More than what we predicted to launch with O Founders in the month of October. Okay, that extra time helped us to even add more features that they were supposed to follow in a week or two. Now they have been completed and implemented. Okay, so O trim, O mail, O network from ONet. Okay, we got O tracker, our own robust, complete O tracker. And I do have a discussion. So we have it as a B2C, but we're going to see how can we make it also peer-to-peer, so which you could also play with it. Okay, so we will open it. I do have a meeting. How can we also give you access to the admin, like you are an admin of as a business owner, B2C, of O-Tracker. So that wasn't on, it was just for us as a company to use it, but we decided we're going to also open it for the founders in the remaining time before global launch, because it will only be available in OnPassive. So we decided to open all those products in OFounders. Okay, the performance is incredible, and OLead, OChat have been also integrated. Okay, and we are going to also have another demo with all those additions. I hope I'm not forgetting. Because while working on it, it sounds like I make it so quick and simple, but it sounds like we have more things included. Okay, anyway, that's it. One more spoiler alert. Okay, it might be when we go live with our founders. Okay, however we bring it up to you, it will there will be a new merchant. Okay, likely within the month of, like, at the end of the month and the following weeks. Okay, and that merchant doesn't allow us to refund after 90 days. So the one we have is, it gives us the ability to up to 190 days, 80 days, that's 6 months. Okay, and we've requested to keep it open, and it's like you have to apply for a certain to make sure, like, anytime you can refund. Okay, and I'm sure some of the refund policies. Many are just a week or 24 hours, or they don't go more than a month. But with this merchant, there's no technical possibility we can refund after 90 days. So that might take effect for the new upcoming people. And to make it fair, so if somebody paid 3 years ago, so how come 90 days or 3 months for upcoming people, and somebody after 3 years come and tell me I need a refund? It's unlikely to happen, because a lot of people would buy that position. So we would just have to bring it up to your attention, just in case there might be an a new justification for the refund policy. All right, so it might not be as open as it is. You have a new NDA. You log in. You use a platform for a day, a week, 3 weeks. Okay, you benefit. You have actual products that are worth millions and millions. Okay, in the development, and then and there's no limit for that. And then a month, 2 months, 90 days, 3 months. I think that's enough to say that you are willing to let go of this big, heavy bag of cash, $97. Yeah. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Well, I have a question.
Please.
I'm trying to read between the lines and kind of looking at what's coming up. So we understand Friday midnight, no more 2019 will be flushed. Gersminder will be with some selected people going to the office and having a tour and whatnot, and we'll see more of that. You wanted to possibly get together with some leaders so that it could be live streamed on Zoom plus belly to belly to launch OFounders, because you kind of want to get that done before December, but you don't have the definite plans. So we may be doing something soon with getting OFounders, and then after that, having more of a get together with some leaders wherever you may be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you, Julie. And on the note of the office visit in Hyderabad on next Wednesday, please don't come and say, hey, I'm good, invite me. Come on, we know who qualifies, okay? Because that, I know we're gonna have like a flood of me. No. If you're good, your actions spoke before you say, take me, okay? So we're aware of those who have worked, okay, properly and, ethically. So that's one. Two, it's not quite unanimous or ambiguous when it comes to the event. Is tentatively is, either Chicago or Michigan. That would be our next stop, okay? And the thing is, in Michigan, we do have something to either launch or at least a good topic that would be enough to focus on, which is /homelessness in the state of Michigan in general, or at least Detroit in the beginning. Okay. And not to have like a double dip. So I thought, why should we do also O Founders there? Okay, maybe, should either we do it here, okay, Chicago, that's where I am. And we focus on O Bless with Chris Peter and our, leaders in there, okay? That's a possibility. It's like either A or B, one of the two. And for the sake of just keeping the guideline or the timeline, if you wish, okay, if worst comes to worst, we'll just launch it virtually. But I prefer, okay, to have a small gathering, with that.
Okay, so
And I'm looking for a hug, obviously. So I'm vaccinated, okay, I'm huggable, I'm kissable. So maybe that's why I need some attention. Yeah, go ahead.
oh, okay, so if I'm thinking, or if this your thought process, we will launch O Founders, either Zoom or some sort of get together Zoom. Then after that, start doing product launches based on your itinerary and the meaning of who you're going to be with to do that.
Yeah,
Is
the
that-
plan is intact, exactly. Like, O Staff, O Academy, O Bless, O Connect, all that's, coming, okay? And it's like a dominoes. Once we get the foundation now, because we need to put them somewhere. I'm not going to open them scatterly wide to the public, like open to the public. So luckily, unfortunately, now we have, not luckily, by design, we have this new marvelous O Founders platform, and so we start adding things there. It's like a rehearsal to on passive, okay? Same concept, single sign-on, you add products, but with the exclusivity to the founders only and for free. Nobody pays for the products, okay? You paid for your position as a founder to be lined up and to reserve a spot in on passive. That's done. The minute like we took your record and secure the payment, that's done. A part of the beta testing, a part of the marketing testing and campaigns and all of that, that's already included, okay? But moving forward, okay, we, we're not paying, we're not charging. Look, it's one time, I have to tell you, okay, you didn't pay for that. So it is for free. It is a privilege to be in O Founders. So we get to test all of that and have fun. And guess what? Even insanely, don't tell anybody, okay? We decided, okay, to even with the testing, okay, with the testing, we're going to give you a commission. Okay. So is this insane or what? Like we
Yes.
have, like, I don't know what else we could add to the bucket. So if you're not having fun, one, like, I think the least I could say, you're boring. Okay, I'm sorry, but but if you're not having fun with all of this, amazing. I mean, incredible journey, and it's a done deal. Like you'll be insane to think otherwise. But
So O Founders soon. We're going to see O Founders soon.
yeah, I mean, any idea we want to open it, but but again, let's brainstorm together, okay?
Mhm,
With the core founders and leaders, okay? They
mhm.
know who they are, okay? And we will see if we do it here in Chicago. I mean, um, we're not gonna do it tomorrow, okay? Because we didn't schedule anything, and Friday. So either Friday, okay, go live, however we decide, or yeah. So it's like within the next couple of days, but I prefer before Thanksgiving we will be live and tested, and just in case, you know, always something is gonna be requiring attention, fixing, all of that. Like, ask me about that. Like, we have a checklist, okay, in every hotel you go check in and out. Okay, don't forget the phone charges. Don't forget, you know, I don't know,
Don't
kids
forget
back.
Chunky.
Don't
Don't
forget
forget the
Chunky.
kids. So that's the first thing we count. Are we 4? Okay, but I tell you what, like, I don't want to say every you know, checkout, we forget almost every other checkout. Like baby shampoo or a sippy cup, or we always no matter. So that's the same thing with development. No matter what you do and checklist and test and all of that, you're gonna have to probably forget a diaper or something.
Yeah, well, pilots do a checklist and surgeons do a checklist, and
Planes crashed.
you don't want a
We're not
surgeon.
gonna crash. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. So,
And how many surgeons, you know, forgot the scissors or some
oh, they left the
instruments in
sponge
somebody's
inside. Yeah.
kidney or stomach?
Okay,
It happens all the time, or a towel.
so everyone should be excited. That's great news that very soon you're looking forward to possibly having founders,
Yeah,
us being
your
able.
thoughts are
Yeah.
welcome in the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, so people can go in the community. I know what I think, if you can be around with some leaders and the team that put this together from Hyderabad,
Mm.
and we launch it on Zoom, that's great, because we can all start experiencing it and getting a feel for it. And then I can just see one product after another as you continue your vacation. I think, if that's what you call it, a vacation, road trip, you know, that might be a good idea. I think people are excited to see it and experience it. And then think about it, Ash, as founders come into Founders and start experiencing it, there'll be reviews. You can have reviews. Everyone will be able to give what they're experiencing it, the wow factor, and that can all be used in marketing or in the story or in the movie of your life or whatever. So I think, so what Ash is saying, feedback in the community, what ideas do you have? I don't know if Julie or Marty want to add anything.
It's a kaboom, everybody. Get up and dance.
I do want to add one thing. The reason I said
Please.
don't forget your son is one day my family left somebody's house, and when we got home, I got a call and said, "Are you missing anything?" And I went, "No."
Wow.
So I left my daughter there.
Oh
She was
my God.
she was playing upstairs. They only lived like a block away. I went, "Okay, I'll be back." So
Wow.
Marty, I love your dimples.
bye.
He's the
Goodbye.
ladies' man, the ladies' man.
I got dimples. I got
He's
dimples.
blushing. Yeah.
You can't see them, but I got them.
I bet you got dimples everywhere, Marty.
Oh, he ran away. Okay. Okay, you're ugly. Come back.
Everyone,
so-
are you having fun? The chat is on.
The chat is on.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get Founders
So
going.
remember, this is
Go.
not just GoFounders. This is literally a demo of On Passive.
On Passive,
This is
right.
how things you access, you log in, you're gonna see the design, you're gonna see the refreshing stuff, okay? And you know, multiple products already could. Okay, let me just whisper to you, okay? Do not tell your neighbors or anybody, but listen, okay? Just O Founders the way it is. If I put Om Passive name on it, it's already a big, massive business, just the way it is right now with the products in it. In a month, in 5 months, in a year, if you add one product a year, that's not the plan. Stop. Okay, it's not the plan. The plan is you're gonna have complete on passive with the launch. Perfect, like complete. Complete, it's Catmo, it's complete, okay? You're not gonna have like, oh, 3 products delayed. No, you're gonna have complete. But I'm just telling you, as of now, what we have in O Founders, if I put the on passive logo on it with the products in it, it's already a massive business. It's a unicorn business. And if you add one every year, like every Christmas, you add one product, okay? We're in good shape. We did it, okay? So
Yay! Yay! So as you had talked about traveling with 2 kids and your wife, has it gotten, are you into more of a rhythm with it? Like, is it, you
yeah,
weren't sure if you were gonna ship the car back and fly everyone?
yeah. I
How's
didn't
that
think
going?
a month later, we're still alive, we're still 4 until last, when I checked in the webinar, I don't know now, okay? But it is a good exercise for patients because, when we drive or in a room or something, okay, when Chunky is crying, okay, there's no way to run or jump or it just, so I'm getting trained is wait for it. In fact, my wife just said this morning, she said, let him cry it out. Okay, so a lot of uh, uh, patience, but we are getting along so far. Okay, and we're still 4. That's great progress. And I didn't think we're gonna be a month in it, and we did like 7 states so far. Okay, amazing. So we have memories. We are building memories. What did he say? He just said he's writing his Omar. Okay, his brain is like incredibly uh, glowing, but I don't know what did he say about memories stay. Things go away and like memories stay or something. It's amazing. So he's recognizing we are creating memories together. Okay, so yeah, it's good. Chicago dog check. Deep dish pizza check. Okay. um, yeah, popcorn. I heard it's good. Not a popcorn guy, but definitely it's an experience. We're foodies, as you know, but we're meeting people, so it doesn't have to be business. But so in other words, I'm still managing multiple businesses, multiple countries, all of that. Not convenient at all. Okay, you're not home, you're not at the office, and you still like doing those meetings and those paperwork and a lot of things, and we're doing it. So I'm learning how to multitask. But overall, it is highly recommended if somebody get to with loved ones or family. If you like your family, if you don't like them, neighbors, anybody you like, just take a trip, even if it's a walk or if it's home or just one place. There's a very exciting life out there. We think virtual life is enough. I'm connected to somebody in Bangladesh, that's enough. No, I'm going to go to Bangladesh. It's different. Cameras are different. 4K is different. 8K is different. Okay. Pictures, talk, describing is different, and living it is so different. Like living it is different. Okay, so we're blessed and we are fortunate. It's all by design. Okay, and we sound like we're gonna continue. Now it's the weather is getting ugly. Remember, we got almost a month down by COVID, so we got delayed and other things. It's like we didn't want to give up the idea. We insisted to make it happen, even if it's brutally cold now and like snowing and dangerous, not as fun as summertime. But we were so lucky to to witness the foliage this year in the Smoky Mountains. This is the experience of my life. If anybody, you know, or if you get a chance to do it before you die, highly recommended. Okay, and any doctor would prescribe that to you. It is really, really amazing. So we take things for granted and all that. No, you see it on a big screen, all that. That's different, okay? But when you're there, wow, what a majestic thing. And it depends on what attracts you. You like big buildings, skyscrapers like here in Chicago? It's loaded with that. You like culture, you like, we like trees and animals, we like nature in general, okay? And I think every city we go to the museum, children museum, aquarium. So it depends on what category your family or your buddies. But I'm blessed we did it so far, 3,000 miles or so. We've been stopping multiple. I hope it doesn't get more overwhelming in December now or after. So far we're good, but it
Good.
looks colder.
Good.
So we're still looking forward to go to New England, okay, and then circle back to Philly, DC, all of that, and we like we have two options just to share with you. We ship the car to California because we have our home in the car, okay. Nothing impressive. It's all boxers and okay. Diapers. So we ship it there, we go there and we drive because it's going to be a long way to cross brutally cold, vast states like, I don't know, Idaho's and Dakotas and Nebraska, whatever. Okay. If it was summer, so we decided to do that in a different trip. We go like West Coast or North, okay, states. Like I definitely want to do Colorado trip, even Alaska, but not, winter time. So maybe summertime next year we'll do Montana, Washington State, and a few regions there, even Colorado and what's the other one? Utah. Obviously, we've been wanting to do that, and Arizona you can go anytime. But we've been in California. Just we haven't been there in a while, so we might just ship the car there, drive it, and fly back to Orlando. However we do it, or we go to Orlando again. Go with the flow. That's a beautiful thing. We don't have a boss. We don't have to question or ask anybody. However it's going. Up until now, if we go home today, we're happy. We're satisfied. It was amazing. It was an experience of our life. Absolutely. And the good news, we're still running the business, and everything is like intact, like no effect. Like people are just impressed how we're holding that up. It looks like I have an appointment now, and I'm gonna have to take over. Did I forget anything? Oh yeah, the video. Enjoy it and share it, okay, and download it, and tell the world. Okay, we're a real company. I don't know if you know that by now.
Okay. Well,
Any other questions, Susie?
I think Peter and Red usually take notes, and Peter does an update, and we appreciate Peter doing that. And from what Ash says, go in the community, post your ideas about O-Founders, the launch, Zoom. I know some people are wondering if it will be on O-Connect. No, it will be. My understanding is if you do launch, it'll be via Zoom possibly with some leaders in person. So go back there. I think this is great, and I'm still waiting for that lobster.
Oh, you better. Okay, that is something we will not skip. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Well, you know what? If you make it out here, you make it out here. If you need me to go somewhere,
not gonna be worse than Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're talking about Boston or
Yeah, the
New
weather's
Hampshire.
about the same, except it's not as windy.
No, I think here is windier.
Yeah, windier. Yeah.
Yeah, because remember the lake here and
yeah.
the river, and it's higher elevation. Yeah.
But just know you do whatever you want. If you come here, great. If you need me to meet you somewhere, I'm still.
Oh yeah, yeah. They want to go to Harvard, you know, my kids. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
So-
you so
Yeah.
much, Mr. Ash Mufareh.
Thank you.
California on Passive is anticipating for your visit.
Oh, don't wait like next to the border line or no. It whenever it happens. So if we go in January, we go in January. But we're gonna try, you know. So we're
Absolutely.
taking our pace. So like we come here, like we thought we're gonna be 2 days here. It's not enough to get things done. And check in and check out every day, another day is exhausting, tiring, not effective, and not productive. So we decided to slow it down, pace it down a little bit. But yeah, we have things to talk about,
Okay, well,
and the
it
kids
sounds
have something to
exciting.
brag about. Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's not just memories, it's experiences.
learning.
You
Yeah,
know,
so
and that's what, I know
thank
that's a cliche that people say, it's not about
Yeah.
things, it's not about
Yeah.
buying things, it's about experience and how wonderful your kids have you and your wife with them experiencing things, you know. Chunky may not remember everything,
no,
but
he's socializing. Yeah,
yeah, but
you're right.
Omar has probably got his little diary going and tracking everything. I'm sure.
He's writing down everything, and he write notes like quicker than lightning. He's
Yeah.
fast. Like you meet him in 2 minutes, he's gonna give you a report, a message. He always has that notebook with him and notepad. He's a great writer, very good writer. I think he's learning from some of our leaders like Michael
Yeah.
Williams, and yeah.
Peter
But-
and Red. Yeah. Marty, did you have any questions, or Julie, before we say goodbye? I think we're good. So everyone go
No
in the
questions.
community,
Okay.
go in the community, post your ideas. Pending Founders 2019 midnight Friday, they're gone. We're going to be going into O Founders very, very soon. And things are exciting. We appreciate your time, Ash.
What's the walk away, Julie, Monty, or Susie? Like, what's the walk away from today? And aside from the negative part, tiny. Okay, but aside from that, what's the walk away?
The walk away from me is that O Founders is on Passive and it's a done deal.
I love
and
it.
We're going to be exposed to it
And
very
it's
soon.
a done deal. And if try to enjoy it, try to enjoy it.
Enjoy
We
the
are
journey.
we are the
In-
most fortunate people on the planet.
I agree with you. And you know what, brother? Okay, we want everybody to try to update their device. I want you to enjoy the ride. Good things are going to happen. Some good shows, okay? So you definitely don't want to have old device. Do whatever you have to do, okay? If you need some, commissions and you want to work, yeah, definitely we're happy to help you gain something in the coming week, so you can have a good device. But we are on the exact and perfect track of everything. We're not delayed. We're not stuck. Okay, that's good news. And the value keeps mounting up. I'm just loving it. I just have to tell you, my heart, I love what we've done and what we're doing. Proud is the most humble statement you could say. I'm beyond proud. I feel we have the right to be arrogant. That's how proud we are, because it's really that good. And I want you to have the same feeling. I understand if you're financially not where you want to be, but passive is not only a financial value or reward, and it's not a free lunch, it's not a giveaway, it's not a charity, it's not a gift. Okay, understand, though it sounds like it, but understand, okay, there are other things. If you don't enjoy them, okay, next time, instead of like getting quotes from like big authors and readers, I'm just gonna sneak on Omar's note. He has amazing stuff, okay? So like about to enjoy what you have, not what you don't have, things like that, okay? So enjoy, not only the financial part of passive. It's a big part, it's a main part, I understand, but try to liberate your thinking from just being stuck. This will change. This is temporary, okay? It will change, okay? How would you behave if you know it's guaranteed, it's done, okay, it's a matter of time, this would be changed. So would you think, I wish I enjoyed it? It's going to be too late, okay? I wish I was more, I did contribute better, or okay, so think as it's done, okay? I didn't have the budget for passive when I started that. I had a very limited budget, and I didn't think I'm going to be able to create all those massive, applications, okay, and in a short period of time, and I didn't think I'm not gonna touch the founders' funds, okay. But if I was thinking about the how and the mechanics, oh, this is difficult, this is tough, I don't have the money, this is expensive, all of that, we have no passive now, and we would be just in our misery now, thinking what's next, okay, what's next, losing program that we do. So that's why I invite you not to think about the finances, because that can change, and if your brain skips that barrier or block, okay, you're going to enjoy it better, and you're going to see even better values. Finances are good. It's just a way of living. It's nothing. It's not going to change your character or your core. Okay, so focus on that, and trust me, it's all about the mindset. So
That's
we
great.
and enjoy if things don't work exactly how you envision them. I have to tell you something. Let me give you a quick example. Like if you go to a movie, have you been in a movie? Any one of you?
Yep, yep.
Okay, home or theaters. Okay. Uh, most movies start like with a perfect life, right? Couple, young, beautiful, gorgeous, family, happy, fit, rich. Everything is perfect, okay? And career, finances, everything is relationship, perfect, 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 okay. But then it goes south, right? And that's when it gets interesting. But if there's a movie that starts like that, those, main characters, and they're perfect, perfect relationship, perfect shape, perfect, age. I don't know if there's okay. Everything is perfect. Middle of the movie, end of the movie, and where's the drama? Where's the challenge? It would be boring. Do you think you would go and watch it or pay money to watch that video? No, it's boring. Okay. But the challenge, it was what creates happiness. Okay. The obstacles, okay, and that's what give us the taste. And if everything was perfect, the life would be just gluey and gooey and doughy, and it's so boring, and like, come on. So enjoy. I'm telling you, if you master to enjoy challenges and understand that's the flavor, that's a spice of life, okay, you're going to be a happy person even before things happen. That's why I
true.
enjoy things for free. Or, if I don't work for it, if I don't earn it, okay, it's ugly.
Nothing is better than on passive. Focus on the prize and enjoy the journey. In the phone, virtually, or in person, enjoy it. Go dance. Get up and dance.
That's right. You've given us a lot today, Ash. I do have someone who did ask me to ask you a question, if you don't mind, before we say goodbye. You did talk about during the testing that founders can earn commissions. So that would be our premiere launch, or whatever you want to call it. Could you elaborate a little bit on that? Because you mentioned that.
So are you talking about like the number? I'm missing.
Okay,
What's
so
the question? Okay.
you had said during that the founders will have an opportunity to earn commissions during the testing. So that's similar to what we've always known, is that during the testing, when we're on founders, there'll be an opportunity.
Exactly. So yeah, there will be, and we're not limited to one specific, say, model. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we diversify the possibilities. So to give the most the reward, those who are involved, those who sign the NDA and they have access to founders. Okay, and obviously they didn't violate or they didn't
Gotcha.
misbehave. Uh, so it will be a fair share. Okay, obviously those who work, they have a better possibility and bigger odds. Okay, and so we will do something. You know, we do it for 2 weeks, not so sexy. We will spice it up. Okay, uh, so just understand our intention is to give the most value and reward everybody the most, but in a way that it makes sense. You know, it's not a charity, and like, you know, if I have a, you know, unlimited flood of cash and give people, I think you should even refuse it. But what's the value of that? Okay, so that's the beauty, is like you work, you get rewarded, all of that. So, but I don't think anything would be more, as Julie said, on passive is it is the best. If you, there's no better option, there's no better way. So I feel good at, you know, being the most generous.
That's wonderful. I know it goes along with everything you've been saying all along anyway. When we go into founders and we go into whatever we decide to call it, where it's going to be offered to other people,
Yep.
there is an opportunity for people to continue to earn based on their work. And
We're going to the top. There's
Yep.
no joke. We are going to the very top. It's a done deal, and we are ethical, and we're going to be the correction, okay, for all the ugly stuff. Okay, so I mean, if you have uh, a magical wand, okay,
Mhm.
and you have the ability to do whatever you want in life, could you, like, if I give you a blank piece of paper, okay, and draw your ideal picture image of life or business, what would it be? If you can come up with something better than on passive, it will be done. Okay. And if you have addition, like any addition to what we have already, we'll take it. But to me, this is like an ideal model, what we've created. The journey, the evolution, the start, all of that. So don't deny or don't neglect anything that happened. Like even the ugly of it, it's what makes it what it is. Okay, so cope with it and accept it. This is reality, and you cannot skip it. If it's perfect, like from day one, it's going to be that ugly, boring movie that nobody will go and pay for it. Okay, so we are who we are, and I love it. I'm nothing, you know, slows me down. So my confidence is just going up. Remember, it's not just about confidence. Okay, we do have great confidence, as you may see, but if you don't have the skill or the ability, you're just smoking. Okay, uh, so we're not just, you know, hyped up on sugar. Okay, uh, yeah, I when I tell you we don't give a check without a balance in terms of a promise or a theory, idea, feature, mostly it's done. Okay, and so we do have the skill, we have the knowledge, we have the tenacity, we have uh, the intentionality, and we have the confidence, we have the resources, we have the budget. You tell me what's missing. So what do you expect for that formula? We are made of gold, and you are made of gold. Okay, we attracted some of the best people we could ever ask for. That's why we're kind of satisfied. We're not like hunting for more and all of that. In fact, the people you may think I'll be interested in them, I'm not looking for them. Those who are network marketer, MLM with a size of 100,000 or this and that. Have you seen me, like, you know, inviting them or believe in them? No. Have you seen me bring in a guru? It's for the real people, for the average person, for everyday life, you know, everyday, you know, type of people. And global, united. Doesn't matter what your religion or shape or size, or no matter how tall your father is. Okay, you're an impassive, you're in it to win it.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
No, it's the
So
diversity that you've embraced that let us be ourselves. You know, we all say we're average people, but we're founders, so we're above average. And you always reinforce that we're all intelligent. We made the right decision. You welcome all of us just the way we are. And that is a wonderful attribute you have, Ash. You haven't, I spoke about this before you came on, you haven't pigeonholed us or made us try to fit into this box or this shape. The only thing you ask is that we give back as humanitarianism,
positive, yeah.
and give love. And other than that, you just let us be whoever.
Think big, dream big, yeah.
It's just so great to be in something that is so complete, so much love, so clean, so organic, and just full. Just that satisfaction feeling that you have inside. And you know, there's no other ones.
Take charge of your life as well. If you don't like your bologna sandwich, okay, change it. Okay, if you're complaining about that, do you have I told you that story? The guy was, you know, he works in the ditch, you know, and every day is complaining about bologna sandwich. Like he opens his lunchbox every day. Oh God, again, bologna sandwich. And the next day, bologna sandwich. I'm tired and sick and tired of this bologna sandwich. Okay. And one day his buddy told him, well, if you hate bologna sandwich, why don't you tell your wife to give you a different sandwich? And he said, leave my wife out of it. I make my own bologna sandwich. What are you doing? So change it. change. If you don't like what you see, if I don't like the founders, then I got to look. So that's why I cherish the joy of the quality of the founders, because they're kind of a reflection of who we are, okay, and who we attract. If they're ugly, then I'm gonna go to the body shop. So, all right, guys, I have to go. I have, you know,
Thank you,
I
Mr.
wish I can be
Ash.
with you a lot, but I have things
Thank
to do.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. God
Okay,
bless.
bye-bye.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.